Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Or welcome if you're new, we're so glad you're here. My name is Paula and this is Relatively Refined. Well, it's the end of June and that means it's time for our segment, Thrift Find of the Month. In this segment, my sisters and I share with you what we consider to be our best thrift finds for that month. So for the month of June, what I consider my best thrift find is this adorable little teapot. It's a beautiful Granny Smith apple green color. It's ceramic. It's a single serving pot, really. It is by the brand Le Creuset. And it comes with this little infuser that fits right inside there to brew your tea. And it is absolutely adorable. I found this at my local charity thrift store for, if you can believe it, $1. Now, I was immediately drawn to this gorgeous color. I love greens and blues. You know, blue and whites are my favorite colors, but green is a close second. So when I saw this, I went over to it. And then of course, I love anything related to tea. So when I saw the price tag of $1, that was coming home with me. And then when I saw the brand Le Creuset, I know that that is a brand that is probably goes for a lot more than $1. In fact, when I looked it up online, some of them sell for up to $80 for something this size, which is ridiculous in my opinion. But for $1, this is what I consider to be my thrift find of the month for June. From time to time on the channel, my sisters and I like to share with you some things that we have been loving. And I have been wanting to share with you my Brooklinen sheets. I am super picky about the sheets that go on my bed, and these Brooklinen sheets check every box that I have. They're beautiful, they're soft, they're breathable, they are absolutely wonderful sheets, and they are a luxury sheet at a reasonable price. And when we are spending our money, we want to get value for our money, and Brooklinen does just that. I recently got the Luxe Core bundle, and I'll talk a little bit about what a core bundle is. It comes with your sheet set, an extra set of pillowcases, and a duvet cover. I got the duvet cover in this adorable sand dollar pattern. Is that not so summery and beautiful? And I did get the core sheet set in plain white because of course white goes with everything. And then the extra pillowcases are also in that sand dollar pattern. The Luxe sheets are a 480 thread count with a sateen finish, and they are so soft. I'm going to show you what they look like on my bed. It just gave the perfect kind of summer update and refresh for my bedroom. So let's take a look at it. Here's how the duvet cover looks on my bed. I love it. I got the Core Luxe bundle, and the bundle saves you 25% on your purchase, and it comes with the sheet set, which is a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, and a set of pillowcases. It also includes the duvet cover and an extra set of pillowcases. They make it really easy to mix and match. You can go on their website and you can choose the type of bundle you want. You can choose the patterns you want. For example, I got the white sheets, but I got the extra pillowcases and the duvet cover in the sand dollar pattern. It's a great savings. As I said, 25% on your purchase when you bundle things. In addition, Brooklinen is currently having a sale now through July 5th. And if you use my link, which is down in the description box, you can save an additional 20% off your purchase. We bought each of the kids who graduated from college last year the Core bundle as a graduation gift, and they love those sheets and duvet covers. They make a great Christmas present, and it's never too early to start shopping for Christmas. So don't forget to use my link. You'll save 20% on your purchase, and I cannot recommend these sheets any more highly. Brooklinen is a wonderful luxury brand. And now let's jump into my sister's thrift finds for the month of June. You'll also want to stay tuned to the end for our Relatively Refined segment where we share our viewers' thrifted treasures.
Hey everyone! Well, here we are, the end of June, and it's time for our June thrift find of the month. I feel like this segment in particular really makes it clear just how fast time is zooming by. Anyway, I found my June thrift find actually at a yard sale down the street. And what it is a vintage paint by number picture that is framed. And it's really of a winter scene with, I think it's either a barn or a house. But I love the colors, the blues, the grays, the soft greens, and then that little pop of orange that the barn has. And I know the woman who I bought it from said that her friend gave it to her and she had picked it up at an antique store. So I do believe it truly is vintage. I am searching my house right now for the perfect place to hang this picture because I really wasn't looking for anything. I wasn't like, oh, that wall needs something on it. So I'm going to insert some pictures of places that I've tried. But now my latest is I'm leaning toward the upstairs hallway. Even though the backdrop of that would be wallpapered, I still think it would make a nice backdrop for this beautiful vintage paint by number scene. And I do believe also that paint by number scenes are becoming quite collectible. So that's kind of fun as an aside. So for $20, the paint by number picture is my June thrift find of the month.
Hi everyone, this is Patty with my June 2023 thrift find of the month. This month's thrift find was actually not my find at all. I did not find this thrift find, my sister Paula did, and she sent them to me and I received them in June, so I am going to call them my June thrift find of the month, even though I did not in fact find them myself. So this is a set of pewter candlesticks. Paula thrifted the pair of these at her favorite charity resale shop for, she thinks, $3.99 a pair. So we'll say $4 for the pair of these solid pewter candlesticks. I toggle back and forth between various metals in my home. Sometimes I really like brass, sometimes it's silver plate, and sometimes it's pewter. And right now I am really loving pewter on my mantle. I tend toward colonial style and early American style, so I am really drawn to pewter. And since American pewter manufacturing began in Massachusetts, the New Englander in me is particularly fond of this. This pair is solid pewter. It is from the American Pewter Company. As you can see on the back, there is a sticker still there. I believe these to be vintage, not antique, but vintage. And I really love the low profile of them. They're only a little bit over 3 inches tall. And since many of my candlesticks are very tall, I'm enjoying this low profile on the mantle. As you can see from the inside of this candle, there is space for either a wider candle or a traditional taper and perhaps a glass globe. But in the meantime, I think they look lovely without candles in them. And I am enjoying the simple beauty of pewter this summer. So this beautiful set of solid pewter candlesticks, thrifted by my sister Paula and gifted to me, are my June thrift find of the month.
And now, welcome to Relatively Refinds, where we share our viewers' thrifted treasures. Today's treasure comes from Rosa. She shared with us one of her finds before, which was also a set of baskets. She says she thrifted this huge basket at her thrift store in California. Isn't that gorgeous? I also want to say, Rosa, you have an incredible green thumb. Thank you so much for sharing that. If you would like for us to share one of your thrifted treasures, send an email to the address on the screen with a picture and description, and we will be happy to include it in an upcoming video. All right, everyone, take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.